It's the first episode of Sipping with SJ, and for the first episode, I had to go big.
I want to be a personality girl.
Girl, I can't sleep with a personality. So he was more like kind of brown skin and like
he was a bit
hazel eyes,
Mufasa.
very much Mufasa.
He either like really likes you, or at this point he's your gay or best friend.
Gay best friend.
Oh my god, there was even one time.
Oh, man, we spent the whole tea in this. I really want a lips right now. I want to kiss somebody.
Oh, that's the worst. When
I
you're
really
single,
want to kiss. I just want to
and
make
your
out
tongue
with
wants to just do stuff. I'll be crying in my little
and I'll
mum's
be-
garage with my stock, trying to get my orders. Like, girl, let's come together.
There's serious tea here. There is tea in the industry.
We've been sipping with SJ. What is this? Ain't new to us.
Literally.
You're now sipping with SJ.
It's the first episode of Sipping with SJ, and for the first episode, I had to go big. Now, I'm not being funny. The first guests of the show need no introduction, but just in case you've been living under a rock, the accolades, I'm going to read it out. The accolades in this room right now would have to be business owner, role models, trendsetters, podcast hosts, fashion icons, and TV personalities. We are joined by none other than the Deep It podcast girls, Adeola Patronne and Mariam Musa. Woo!
Now, babe, what an intro. I really feel special, Shani.
Say.
All I'm saying is I had to do it big for my girls.
Cool.
Like, hello. Hi, Dime.
Hi, Shani.
I haven't seen you in what, like a month?
It's not even
Has it been a month?
It's been a
It's
couple of
like
weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's not been, okay,
3 weeks.
So I'm not bad at saying a month then, basically.
No,
It's
no.
like, I'm rounding up.
Rounding out.
I can't even, we know your, like, kind of know your type now.
Yeah.
Because, girl, you settle down.
Yeah.
So, what's your type?
Oh, sorry. She said, what's my type? I don't really know what my type is, you know.
You
I
don't
actually
have a
don't.
type. Do you not have one?
I do have a type, like, looks-wise.
Okay.
But
Give
I
me
don't think I have a
pointers.
type looks-wise. I just, if you put them all together,
Girl,
they
so
just all look the same.
completely...
Because I try to, the thing is, I want to break the box of having a type. Like, I want to tell myself I don't have a type,
So that you can maybe not have that type.
so I can
But
not
you
have
don't
a type.
have a type.
That's the thing.
Yeah, like when she shows me who she thinks attractive, I'm like, okay, he's different to this person.
Really?
But her type is attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he has to be
My
like,
type is face
like
card.
on
Face
paper,
card,
yeah.
yeah.
Just a good looking, handsome guy, I'd say.
See,
What's your type,
Girl,
Shani?
I have a type. If you line my exes up, you wouldn't even be able to pick them out. You'd be like, who, what?
What is it
Huh?
then?
See, that's what
Like,
I
what's
think
the big
about my
three?
exes. Like, if you put them all together, it's like, shit.
Girl,
You
Yeah.
go for the same man over and over
Every
and
single
again.
time.
Interesting.
So like, yeah. Tall, dark, handsome.
Yeah.
Athletic build. Or dad bod. I'm not mad at a
Yeah.
dad bod. I can't lie. That sounds
What's
crazy.
a dad bod?
Like, I'm not talking about uncle bod. Please, I'm not talking about uncle
different.
bod when I say this. But
Yeah.
like, seriously, I don't like no bare belly. Like, we're not doing that. But like, no, okay, do you know what? Let's just, okay, so your type.
Me, out of everyone in this room, I don't have a type. I would say I'm a
yeah, she
vibes
doesn't.
person. If you were to put all my exes, they're all different,
Different.
but they're all, I would say, fun. Like someone that
So
would
you're
make
more
me laugh. Yeah, I'm more
personality.
personality.
Yeah, so I want to be a personality girl.
Girl, I can't sleep with a personality. So
But you know what?
Really?
You have to be attracted a little. Like
There has
you know
to
when
be
we were having this
something.
conversation, how you know how there's that lyric of like, they like you like their medium ugly. That thing.
I
right?
can't do that.
See,
Yeah.
I can't do that. I have to be. My
Attracted to
attraction
you.
has to be my attraction. Like I have to be actually like I find you sexy. If
This is
other
what I'm
people don't,
saying.
it's not
It's
that
fine.
deep.
Girl,
I
I've
think-
actually
yeah.
tried to like entertain someone who I didn't necessarily
Oh
think
my
was
God,
like 10, and I was just like,
Hey.
child, he touched me, and I'd be like,
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah,
You have to
I
be
want
very
it in my mouth.
I don't want that. Like,
Yeah.
let's be very honest, please. Be
Ooh.
handsome. Approach me with a handsome face.
Yeah,
Because otherwise,
you have to be
child,
sexually
it's
attracted
just-
to your
it's just-
partner.
Yeah, like, let's not force it.
Okay, so you're not single.
Mm-mm.
How long have you been single?
Let me-
I plead the fifth.
So let
She
me
said I'm,
even-
But I
I'm
am
heavily in a
single.
relationship.
But I am a single.
You are single.
I am a single, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
But we
I'll
don't do
tell you
time
guys,
frames.
My tea, I've been single for 3 years. Coming up 3 years, right? Yeah, coming up 3 years.
Oh wow, how you finding single life? How you guys finding single
Do you
life?
know what? Yeah, obviously, because I was in a relationship and then obviously now being single again, I actually find single life really lit. Like, I actually don't think being single is like the. don't know, as miserable as people make it
out.
seem.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think because it's been a lengthy time for me. To be fair, okay, so for the first maybe year and a half of being single, no one could talk to me.
Yeah.
No one could look at me. I was just like, seeing someone romantically approach me, I'd be like, please.
Yeah.
Like, just take time.
Yeah.
And then maybe like after that year and a half, I started dating again, but like dating for fun. And I feel like whenever someone like says dating for fun, everyone's like, what does that mean? Like, so you're just sleeping around. But I feel like I'm having fun dating. Like, I'm
You're not
enjoying
basically
it.
in that pressure stage. You know, when you actually date one person, you like them, and then it now just starts to get a bit complicated and your emotions are in the way.
Because who wants
you're
to do
just,
that?
right now you're enjoying.
I was vibing. And then I feel like, so that's been me for like the past, I'd say like a year and a bit. So recently I've been dating with intention.
And how's that going?
Is it
I
going
don't even
good?
want it, girl. So I think the last thing you guys knew was on the retreat I'd met.
Yeah, how's that going?
Have you said?
First of all, have you guys ever been on a dating app?
That's what I was just about to say. I think I downloaded it for fun with my friends.
What app was it?
I think it was even Hinge. I feel like it was even a whole like that was helping me do my profile. But babe, when it even got to the swiping, I just got irritated.
You know what? Don't you feel like it's harder when you're a bit known?
Babe.
Because when I was at uni, no, it was not uni, college. I was on Bumble, guys. I was Bumble.
Babe, what was you doing
At uni, at college.
Can we like?
She said, "There's no hope left." Where are you?
I was trying to leave the streets some time, guys. I've been trying to leave the streets from when I was in college. I was trying to find my.
She was determined and she got it.
Literally. Let me see the ring. Can you
She
see
got
I will
the
not.
Right.
Yeah, but no, but like dating apps is fun. You can be, you know how you like to role play. You can be who you want to be on the app if you're not taking it seriously. So you can really like. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not good with like back and forth messaging. And for me as well, like if I haven't met someone in real life, the spark to keep me to even keep messaging is already hard enough.
Yeah.
Like with life going
me.
on.
You were me. Everything you were saying, because I was just like, so I tried Raya before.
Yeah.
Girl.
How did you find Raya? Because that is people say it's really hard to get onto that.
It wasn't hard. It was, you had to wait a little while. Shani bad SJ. But yeah, initially like it had to be like I think I had to wait like a couple, maybe like 3-4 weeks to get on, and then got on. And then I was swiping, girl. I wasn't seeing anyone my type, like nothing.
But
that
don't
I was
you think
like,
that's you lot's problem? Maybe you guys are just going.
I didn't come here to get read for filth today.
Because sometimes, you know what you know how they say how you might be. You see that picture of God holding the teddy bear behind his back, and you won't let go of that small thing. You don't know if your type is not your type. That's going to give you the world. You don't know.
But
I need to be attracted
God
to
wouldn't
you.
put it in our hearts.
Right, if I wasn't meant to have it, like God, why would you give me
like,
that
why would I
want?
like such a beautiful man if I'm not meant
to have it?
But you know how they say the devil comes in like how you think you want it to come. Do you know what I mean?
But then
it always
again,
comes perfect.
why would God give me that ideology of a tall, dark-skinned, bearded?
Like,
you can still get a tall, dark-skinned, bearded, but maybe instead of a 10, he's a 9.5.
Yeah, I'm not saying he has that. I'm not. Oh, see.
Maybe he's a little down below the attractive, but he's got all the traits.
Yes,
and he's still sexy.
But I feel like when you're going on dating apps,
Yeah.
you're looking for your type low key because you're like, well, I'm not attracted. Like the first thing you see on a dating app, as annoying as it is pictures.
A picture, yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean?
feel like dating apps are hard because men are not photogenic. So you have to really like look beyond the picture. Like
why
you have
to imagine it? You have to see potential.
Yeah,
I don't want to do anymore. Let's not do that. Let's not see potential. Let's not see potential anymore.
What do you guys describe as seeing potential then?
Like I kind of envisage what I think you're gonna be for me. Like what I want for you for me. It's like, okay, so you might say, oh, I work at this point, but like along the line you might want to be self-employed. Now all I'm seeing is he's self-employed.
Be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Okay, this is we might go a bit deep now,
Okay,
right?
go.
So do you know what? Sometimes I've had this narrative, right, that the reason why there is a bit of like is messy in the game is because I don't agree with it, but people are trying to say how like black women don't want to help their men, right? I'm not agreeing. I'm just saying this is the narrative. It's a really good conversation to go into because they were saying how like, you know how you said, oh, he wants to be an entrepreneur, but right now he's not. Right. Do you feel like what is the thing where you like you like shut yourself off because would you say you're where you want to be? So who are you?
I'm not
now?
even saying.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm not even saying I'm where I want to be. But if someone tells me like, okay, do you know what? I'm working for this company right now, but I want to do this solo one day.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm waiting to see you become solo. Like I'm waiting it out with you. But my problem is when I start to see you.
The best version that's not
the best version of
me
you
right now.
And on top of it, I'm not seeing you working towards it.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think
because before I used to stick with the potential and but he's gonna do but he's gonna do and then I'd be waiting years and years and it never came. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm over it now. So
there's a difference between a potential and an unrealistic guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call a guy potential. I'd say we've got men that I feel like we put a lot of pressure. I think we've got men that want to do good, they want to earn money good, but unfortunately it takes time. And I feel like because women, we're bossing it right now. Some we just don't really have the patience because a lot of us want a guy that's ready and just get there.
Why
have
I got there and you haven't got there?
Yeah,
basically.
But what happens if it's a thing where it's like, I don't know, like I get where you're coming from. I really agree, but it's just a crazy conversation.
Going back to like, what's it called? Dating apps. Obviously, initially you're looking for initial attraction, right? So I have a type. But girls, I found this guy.
Talk about
who wasn't necessarily my type on paper, but he was attractive. Like,
why wasn't he your type on paper?
Yeah.
This is gonna please. I'm not a colorist, but I like what I like.
Yeah.
You like your
I like dark. Like
skin,
I want to see your eyes and your teeth, and that's it when the lights are off.
Yeah.
He wasn't giving that. He was more like kind of brown skin and like hazel eyes. Very much Mufasa. Let me call him back. I was very much enjoying the looks. But then we got to talking and the conversation was 10-10. Like, you guys saw me on the trip. Like,
I was barely saw her after that
they
night.
were talking to me, like, literally. They'd be talking, or they'd be doing game tonight. So I'd be like, okay, guys, I'm going to bed now.
Yeah.
Hey,
like, yuppie on the phone. And then there was even one time, I can't remember what we were doing. My girl put the phone to the side while my guy was on FaceTime. While he was on FaceTime, I think we were even doing some girly stuff.
We were doing girly stuff.
Hold on, babe. We put scrapbooking. This is not the man that you just swiped with a couple of days
like
ago.
2 hours ago.
Where you guys are acting. That's so funny.
I'm a lover girl, so if I feel like I've got a little bit of a click with you, I'm gone. Like, I'm already seeing the wedding. Like, what do you mean? So anyway, you guys saw how it went. Yeah. Then he was like proper pressuring. Like the same day we came back, he was like, "Oh my gosh, let's go on a date." I was like, "We traveled for 8 hours. Like I can't do a date right now." So the day after we went for a lunch date, girls. It was when I say the cutest lunch date. Like I was literally like, and normally I don't like it when guys do this. But I would like give eye contact and he would like shy away because he was like kind of blushing and I was like, no. You already know. You already know.
I was saying.
But he wasn't doing it that bad. But I was also thinking, stop, because you're going to give me the it because we had this conversation 24 hours ago. Like, please. Yeah. So, but it was cute. He's fine enough to kind of let it slide. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But it was a really cute day. I ended up dropping him back to somewhere because he was like, it was a lunch date, so he came from work, kind of vibe, whatever, cute. And then he was like, I want to see that like 2 days after.
Oh, you want some more?
Right, like he's being real intentional. So I was lapping it up. Mm-hmm. Girl, 2 days, in fact, 2 days couldn't even come. The day after he saw me, it was really cute. We went on like a dinner date. It was really cute. But then the end of the night, he dropped me back to my place.
Yeah.
And it got a little bit rambunctious in the car.
Okay.
But just kissing. It wasn't anything like crazy. But like,
just
you know when it's like
like the movie.
Roll the windows down. I can't breathe no more.
He was driving. While you were driving.
Whilst.
No. He had got back to the place.
Okay. Ooh. I wish I was at the back seat.
No, because I was like, how do I put the chair back? Hello. Anyway, so cute. Everything's like amazing, cute. Then I was like, we pull away from each other and he's got my makeup all over his face. And I'm like,
that's why you wanted a dark color.
This is why I like a dark skin man. Because you were just blended, I wouldn't see anything.
Oh my God.
So then I was like, my car was parked in front, but I was like, there's no makeup wipes because I've run out of makeup in my car. So I was like, do you want to come upstairs so I can just clean you up?
Yeah. He came upstairs.
And then what happened?
The kissing was doing things, child. So I was like, no, do you know what? I actually want you to be my person. This is not, and first of all, I don't do that on the second date still, but I don't do that so soon. Yeah. Anyways, he was like, oh, do you know what, babe, I understand, it's fine, it's cute, whatever. Cool. Fast forward now, I think a week, and he'd called off sick and come to mine instead. And we would just I know. Came to mine instead, same thing happened. And I'm like, but I just told you, like literally a week ago, I don't want this to happen.
Yeah.
And also, I have to blame myself a little piece because Shani,
you're taking part.
I'm participating.
Yeah.
Like, he's fine.
Yeah.
I'm human. I'm a woman. Sue me.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, no, that's not what I want. Anyway, so when he left the house, like, bearing in mind, we watched like a whole damn series together that day. Didn't do nothing but just cuddle. Cinnamon was there. It was a whole situation. So anyway, maybe like 10 minutes after he left the house, I was like, is it just sexual between us? Because
you need
what's
to know.
all of this?
Yeah.
Girl, he flipped his lid.
Why?
At first, he was kind of like, oh, do you know what? Let's talk about this later, because he was picking up his son. I was like, okay, fine. So anyway, we spoke later. He flipped his lid talking about, I don't have to beg for nothing. I don't have to.
Because you just said you didn't want to like have sex.
No, because she said, is it just sexual between us?
Yeah.
I wasn't even saying it's your fault. You can't. I wasn't like, no blaming. I was just saying, like, can we slow down? And is it just sexual? But he lost his marbles, like, was so upset. So, yeah, that's how that went. Because I know you guys are waiting on the update.
So what did you
wait,
react
so
to
how
him?
did it?
Yeah.
I basically ended up saying to him, I was just like, I was trying to explain my point of view and also trying to explain to him, like, I'm not blaming you, but this is where it's at.
Yeah.
Girls, he was not having it. He was like, you're making me feel like I can't ever touch you. I'm too scared to do anything with you. I was like, you know what, my darling?
Yeah.
For me, this is done. I've had a really good time getting to know you for the past 2 weeks, even though I was saving engagement rings. Like, yeah, actually, do you know what? I do want a marquise.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? But now because you can't, like, I feel like sexual discipline is such a turn on for me. Like, you being able to control yourself.
Yeah. It's attractive,
I just want to jump on you even more.
Yeah.
And it's like, who's to say if you didn't wait an extra week, I wouldn't have given it to you.
Exactly.
And even how he handled the conversation.
Right.
Like, so
Because
I
might
never
have been
bring
like,
anything
to you.
That's
That's exactly why, to me, I was like, okay, it's done.
Yeah.
So then my time on is now
So
over.
you're not gonna try again?
That same night, I deleted the app.
Really?
I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm scared of it now.
Don't let one rotten apple stop you from finding your Bramley apple.
Not the Bramley. Why couldn't it be a pink lady? I like a pink
Let
lady.
me say that again. Don't let that rotten apple stop you from finding your pink lady apple.
Exactly.
But then basically, I'm done. I'm like single again.
Wow.
Really? Not I wasn't single then, but you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what's so interesting? I need to match you up. I need to find someone for you.
She's been saying
I'm
that
a
she
really good
wants
matchmaker.
someone.
So, hello.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay, girls. Tell me what you want in a guy.
Tall, dark, handsome, bearded, athletic build, slightly introverted, confident, romantic.
Yeah.
Am I picking too much?
No. I'm shocked you haven't said something else though.
Oh, money.
What?
I have to say it. That's a given. Like, be correct in the financial department.
Okay, Adeola.
Do you know what? I don't even know what my type is anymore.
Money.
Do you know what?
Money and face card.
Face card for
Romantic.
sure.
Yeah.
Tall, romantic, very good communication.
Okay, but when you say
skills.
tall, how tall are you again?
I'm 5'6", so anything over 6 foot.
Yeah, that's fair.
6 foot should be like good for you.
That's what I'm saying. 6 foot and over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 6 foot and over.
Okay.
I did always want to be 6'4", and
Yeah,
that
she was
was.
always doing.
You
How
wanted
tall
6'4".
is your man?
I think he's 6'2".
Okay, that's
I'm
good enough.
5'4".
And you wanted 6. We wanted to hold
She
foot
was doing
between
too
you.
much.
We're trying to do long distance.
Yeah, but now I'm glad that he's actually that height because in
Yeah.
heels
It makes
it's
sense.
nice. Yeah, I don't want to be looking bad.
The tallest I've dated is 6'9".
Whoa.
6'9". I've dated 6'5" before, and he was a giant. Like, and he was hench. What about
I
you?
felt like a 5'4" girl. I was like, how are you
See,
making me feel
so,
so tiny?
yeah,
But girls, I don't even know. So that's the T on my dating life.
Yeah.
I encourage you to get back on that horse and keep dating.
I don't know. I deaded the app. I deleted it. It even told me, you deleting this now deletes your profile. I went, yes, delete.
Delete it.
But maybe I should get back
Yeah,
on.
I think
It's just
you should
scary.
try again.
Don't let
Maybe
one
go back on
day.
Raya. But the only reason I got off Raya is because I saw my ex on there, and I was like, I don't want to. If you're on that, I don't need to be on here.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. But how do you find dating as an influencer?
I
Or
don't
as a
think
known
I don't
person?
think I take part in that.
Yeah, you don't date enough.
I don't really date enough.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
You could date more.
I could date more, but do you know what I've noticed about myself? Like, I really don't have urges to meet men. and like date them and all that stuff.
Really?
Like all the guys that I have ended up dating have just popped into my life. Like I've never been like,
no, it's true.
okay, do you know what? I'm actually gonna go out and date. I think I just really don't care for them.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so speaking of urges, this is something that's just happened to me in the past few days, which is why. Because I was about to call this guy back.
What made you why?
No, because listen to why.
Okay.
My body was snaking me and I didn't realize it. Girl.
Not you blaming your body.
It was my body. Listen, Linda. So, so basically, I was just like, I really want lips right now. I want to kiss somebody.
Oh, that's the worst. When
I
you're
really
single,
want to kiss. I just want to
and
make out with
want to just do stuff.
But you can't do nothing.
Like, you can't even just lip shit. And you know when I've got amazing lips in it.
As in, I know you want to beat up on me and I want to beat up on you. Girl, I sat looking at my phone for a good hour. I was like, should I just text him? The same guy that I just told you I cut off because of the wrong reasons. I was like, should I just call him? We kissed really good. I'm like, and then for some reason I went on my ovulation, my period app, and I was like, oh, I'm ovulating.
Oh, that's a bit why.
So speaking of urges, do you not feel the urge right now? Like, am I the only person that feels like I need to have kids right this second?
Oh, not kids.
Because I feel like as you get to this age, everyone says, oh, do you know what your body says? Late 20s, you start getting to the point where it's like, give me kids now.
Really? See,
I've got to that point.
Like even when mine is with like Ez and she's like, oh, do you get broody? I'm like, no.
No, she doesn't.
You can take your baby back
over there.
But you know what I think it is as well? I feel like for me, babies and kids, I don't see them as baby and kids. I see them as like an extension of my partner. So if I can't see who my partner is, I can't see
envisage a baby.
Yeah,
because that makes sense. Girl, I've been wanting kids since I was 16. So.
You are very maternal. Like I was saying it to my sister, I was like, Shani's so maternal. Like if you know when them ones like if you
will be an amazing.
Yeah, like I could give you to Ez and I just know he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Girl, I mean, I do be taking my godchildren. Like, I just be kidnapping them. Like, okay, Fires, I'm here. Fee, I'm here. Give me my child.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he is
he
looking
for now.
He'll do for now.
You treat him like a baby as well.
She does.
Like, literally, like,
if you see Shani, you see cinnamon.
Yeah.
Literally just everywhere with me. Can you stop doing that, maybe? Yeah, let's not. You're on camera. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so speaking of babies. How is it? How is motherhood?
Me personally, I really love it. Like, I think it's been an adjustment, but it's not, I feel like I can't say how easy I'm finding it because I'm scared I'm going to jinx myself. Like,
but it's also like, oh my God, why is it so good?
It's just, I don't know how to say it. I enjoy being a mom. I enjoy motherhood. I enjoy all of it. Like, I just love it. I can't complain. I think there's balance. The reason why I enjoy it is because there's balance.
Yeah.
I feel like I've not been shot to the deep end all by myself. I've got my partner, I've got my family. There's been so much
and I feel
support.
like you're still you. Like, you know how some people become just like, and there's nothing wrong about it, but you become your kid.
Yeah.
But you're still mad with a baby instead of the baby.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I felt a lot of pressure thinking, oh my gosh, once I have a baby, my career's over. Like, literally I just thought like, that's it, no brand.
I feel like you haven't missed a beat.
No, same.
Since you got back.
I'm really happy
you're
about
still
it.
Like mine.
Yeah, just with a baby. So yeah, that's why I feel like you guys will be fine. I think we're also in our position.
Adeola's like, who's you guys?
That's support. I mean, to be supported.
I feel like by the time I have kids, I'll be dropping them to you. Like, you would already have the experience. So it's like, y'all just take my kids at this point.
He's begging for your attention. Did you see what Cristiano Ronaldo said about Georgina?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
how are you feeling?
So
basically, long story short, I'm very much condensing. But he basically said he's waiting, like in their relationship, they've waited for the click on everything. Like everything they have has been a click and it's like, okay, let's do this. Yeah. The reason he hasn't proposed and hasn't married her is because he's waiting for that click.
And how long have they been together?
Girl,
they've got like about 5 kids and they're all like, some of them are double digits now.
Listen, they've been together for years.
He's never going to get that click then.
Do you know what? I agree.
Because this is what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm not saying she needs to go and get married. Sis is making her own money. She's financially stable. She's doing everything she needs to. She's successful. She's great. But also,
I feel insulted if I would feel some kind of way. Like, do you know what? Like, once guys, I'll tell you one thing. When you go through childbirth, like I always say, I said it in my video, like, if you're gonna like do it, pick a good guy. Like, make sure you've got a good person because going through that is hell. And I just feel like she's done that for you 4 or 5 times, and I just feel like, what other commitment is there? You're for life. One kid, you can kind of be like, do you know what? You can do
But
again.
I feel like even when you have one kid, that's already for life.
I
Like,
know.
you're in my life forever.
Exactly. That's why it's like you're even the fact that I think if you have one kid, you can maybe just about.
Right.
But I feel like she's given him 5 like beautiful, healthy kids. I would think like,
why are you not marrying me?
I don't know what
did
it
she
is.
say about it?
She's just
calm with
waiting on
it.
it. She's like, oh, when it happens, it happens. And I'm like, you know
what?
what?
I
It's
feel like
she's
she
real.
has
Yeah.
But if it was me,
Personally,
Yeah, if it was you,
but
like-
would but is
but
that
to be fair, if it was me, it wouldn't have got to the 5 kids also. So, ciao.
that's true.
I
I
wouldn't
think
have got
I don't know. I think it's because you know what it is with social media. I think because we're all allowed to be so invested in people's life, we feel like we're entitled to be like, no, this is wrong, this is
But
right.
if everything
But,
else is like marriage, but they're not actually married,
Then
and
might
depending
as well.
if she's not highly religious as well,
Right.
Yeah.
it's like for her
That works
is
for
what
them.
what difference is gonna
Yeah.
be in her life.
And that's what the thing is. You know how like we're getting people getting mad of her situation, but if she's happy for her situation,
Then
what
she's
can we-
happy.
But me
But
personally,
she stays
like,
hinting though. I
You
was
reckon?
going through her stuff and I was like, girl, you stay hinting small that
Yeah.
you
but we
want
know
the
it's gonna get. But
marriage.
at least if when she gets it, it's gonna be a
She's
big
gonna be-
ring, gonna be a
right.
huge wedding. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
like, okay, we see what
But it better be because she ain't had nothing but him
can I ask
the
you guys
past
a
how many
question?
years. Yeah.
Go
go
on.
for
What's
it.
the longest you guys will wait in a committed relationship to like, as in until you start thinking, okay, what's taking so long? He needs to ask me the question now. Especially
I feel like
at
my
our age
timeline
now.
has got smaller
Yeah.
recently. So for me, like back in the day, I'd be like, oh, well, not completely Georgina on it. When it happens, but like, it could have been 5 years and I'd have been like, okay,
Yeah.
ciao. At this point in my life, I'm 28. I want to have kids last year. So you better start proposing after
Yeah.
like 2
Yeah,
years,
you're not,
two
you're
and a
not
half
dating
years.
for a boyfriend. You're dating for a husband. now.
It's
Yeah.
a husband type. This is
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
exactly.
I'm in my era of intentional dating right now.
Yeah, I
If you're not
agree.
intentional with me, wrap it up.
Yeah, that's the
Wrap
best
it
way.
up. Yeah, I feel like 2.5 years. Marquise,
What do you
4
think?
carats minimum.
Do you know what? You
Thank
have to ask me when I'm in love. Because if I'm not in love, for me to put all of that,
That
like I
in.
need to see.
So you could do 10 years, no ring.
No, I don't.
No,
think
I couldn't.
Right. So you
But
have a
no,
little
what
bit
I'm
of
saying
a.
is like if I'm in love, I could be like by the end of this year. Do you know what I mean? Or I could be
hear
like
that.
2 years.
Yeah.
But it depends on that person I'm with.
and our time.
So I can't really.
be like strict on it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't get into another relationship unless I really knew like I could
You're a
love this
person.
person.
Yeah, like you can be my future.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of futures, Selena and Justin obviously have a not Selena. Oh, girl, child, Selena. I mean, Hailey, don't sue me.
Girl, not you
Hailey,
getting
don't sue me.
involved in the beef.
God dang. Hailey and Justin, they obviously have a bright future. Well, I think they have a bright future. I think they're
Do you
doing really
think
well.
so?
I think they're doing really well together. I think she's doing really well with coping with all the
Supporting him.
no, but
No,
all the ridicule
constant,
she
yeah,
gets
the-
24/7.
every year the same
Why
narrative.
is that such a thing though? Like, and the things, obviously, I don't want to
Do
get
you know
into
when they
it.
broke up? 2018. Selena
Yeah.
and Justin. They broke up in
Okay.
2018. We're in
19,
2025.
20,
So do you
21,
think they just be
17.
putting clips together and it's just a coincidence then?
I don't know.
I think it's the stands.
I think it's the stands, but I think the stands are not going off of nothing.
No, there's no.
I think
smoke
there's
without
something.
fire.
There's always something.
Yeah.
But I think the stands got to see a different version of Justin with Selena, and now he's a different version of himself with Hailey.
Yeah.
And I feel like Justin and Selena was young. It was easier.
was,
there wasn't real like life stuff that as a couple they had to deal with.
Yeah. Whereas
Now
like,
he's with
there's
Selena.
marriage, there's baby, there's
Yeah, and
life.
even his abuse, like Hailey's taking a big weight
Chunk
of
of
that.
it.
And I do think that if it was me, like I'll be so pissed off. Like it's been how many
That's what I'm
years?
saying.
You lot still trying to make me out to be like this person. They've been saying how basically she stalked him, and we had this conversation on the trip right, where we were saying,
yeah.
like,
I heard
what-
like future stealing.
Yeah,
and,
like, but
whatever
what
stealing,
girl?
like-
Like, have you? This guy was saying how basically one of his guys got recently married, and he was like a YouTuber, and the girl he met was a fan at the time. But you know when you're so amazed,
Enamored by
and then
them.
they ends up getting married, and they're trying to say, oh, like you married your stalker, like Hailey and Justin married Hailey as his stalker. But I think, come on, like if you see your dream guy, and you know when you want
fans be
something,
doing
like what's
too
wrong
much.
with like getting to know someone? And do you know what I mean? I feel like I think they're doing too much. I feel sorry for Hailey. I'd be, and especially because she's tried so hard to just deal with all the press stuff. I think I'd get really
She's
irritated.
done so
She's
well, but
done
even that one time, I think it was like a year or two ago when she put out, she was like, guys, it's enough. Like,
Yeah.
move on.
Move on.
And at that point, I was like, how are people not understanding that enough is
People
enough?
need to move
Like,
on.
leave them
People
alone.
love to like hold you back to what they want you to be or what they think of you. They
Their
never
ideology of you.
and it's like,
and they're the same people that will be commenting, move on.
Yes.
They won't be moving.
You're not moving on.
You will do the edits. You will carry on with the comments.
You will take something, and they will stir the drama. These two will be minding their business. It's got nothing, the indirects will come from the fans.
I feel like it's giving baby mama drama without the baby.
Yeah.
Like, they had it in her baby, but like you're still, she's still a part of their marriage.
Hailey is married with a whole baby. Why are you not still dragging Selena?
Selena.
Married. Fair enough, boyfriend, that's the tea, but this is a communion now. And these are,
we're together forever, end of.
I would hate to be so attached to an ex that, you know, I'm actually living my life.
That's why when you're dating, I feel like I need to keep my life separate, because as soon as you start saying, oh, so-and-so's ex or so-and-so's this, I'm gonna get mad, because I'm Shani Jamilah, actually.
Thank you.
So, I don't know what your name is, but
So do you feel like, you know, when you get this, your husband,
my husband,
and you were married,
I'm blushing.
Yeah. How do you see that playing a part in your career? Like, do you feel like you will still be the same Shani we see online, bad B Shani?
I feel
like you will.
I feel like regardless of who I'm dating, at the moment I'm in like a transition, because I feel like if you look at, well, you can't because I've deleted it because you don't need to be looking at it. But if you look at my Instagram like a few years ago, not deleted my Instagram, I deleted pictures and stuff.
Is it? What pictures?
Just like of when I was like
outside.
IG baddie type vibe. Like I was like Bad B SJ. Someone reminded me that was my name time ago. Oh my god,
was
that's
it
so funny.
No,
like when I was on a previous podcast, my tagline was Bad B SJ.
So what was yours? Like Addy the Baddie?
No, that was given to me.
Oh, she said I was bestowed that one.
MSN kind of also.
My MSN Sparkles
and
Bad B SJ.
Oh, Princess Maz.
I feel like we should have a little cheers.
Okay.
Yes, you know what, SJ?
It's your first
I am so proud of you.
Sleeping with SJ, baby.
You get more success.
Amen.
I pray you get loyal subscribers, loyal listeners.
Amen.
You'll go from strength to strength. Nothing but success. Nothing but brand deals.
Amen.
SJ going up and up and up.
That's what I like to hear, baby. Amen, amen, and amen. Let's cheers to that.
Cheers.
I'm not being funny, but I've been seeing her with a new Adeola. How do you feel?
So people,
I noticed it, babe. I noticed it, babe.
You know, she was so excited to be with Adeola.
I was like,
what she likes to do.
how's Adeola feeling right now? Because I think you posted her.
Yeah. She likes to see. Do you know with Maja? Let me tell you, like, she likes to evoke feelings in me to see, like, oh, does this bitch really care? Does she really love me? And
You're that kind of girlfriend.
Yeah,
okay.
I see what she's trying to do. So sometimes I don't even be paying into it. Like, I'll give her a moment for, like, I think I had one moment where I just hung up the phone, but it was just to be dramatic. So I think she had to
I'm
go.
sick and tired. Goodbye.
I was like, yeah, have fun with Adeola.
And I said, and then I was just thinking,
And then I messaged her after. I was
I know,
like,
this is
I love you. I love you so
but
much.
honestly, like, I really don't mind. Like, and even that Adeola girl, like the influencer that you're talking about, like, she's actually really good vibes. And I feel
Have
like
you met her already?
No, I've just seen her online, but
So you
she's
haven't
really,
met the mistress.
No, but she's really good
Okay.
friends with someone else that I really like. As well, Polly Boone. So I'm like, you know what? I get their dynamic. Yeah.
Apparently, Adeola's great.
Adeola's a vibe,
but no one will or can ever beat my original Adeola. Like, she's top dog, like number one. Like, no one can ever.
I am still looking for a Mariam though. Like, I do want to experience another Mariam.
There's no one like me. Like I don't know if you don't.
Just to have another friend that's like Mariam, because she doesn't know what.
Do you
it
think you
feels
can
like.
handle another Mariam?
No, just to have the name. Oh, I do have a Mariam actually. Maybe I just need to start using her name more, because she doesn't know what it feels like when she's like, oh, sorry, Adeola. And I'm just like, I feel like because Adeola is such a unique name,
it is.
I don't hear other people talk about
Adeola.
Yes, I'm like, oh, not me. Okay.
Love you, babes.
Love you. Adeola,
don't forget about me.
But yeah, no, we are quite possessive, but I feel like, we know where home is.
Yeah.
Going back to business.
Yes.
How did you choose skincare? Because if you don't know, can be skin. You're asking about why my skin looks so good. Can be skin. Okay, and cinnamon looking for attention.
And cinnamon, yeah. And I'm getting the picture. So how did I get into skincare? So literally just one day, I just had a mad breakout. like my skin was breaking out, like all down my cheeks, all on my forehead.
Couldn't tell, Shaq, because look at your face now.
Yeah.
Girl,
It's
and then when I tell you it was black, like when I bathed, like it was all black on my forehead, all black
Like
on my
hyperpigmentation everywhere.
hyperpigmentation, crazy. And I thought like, oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Like I need to get my skincare.
How do I fix this?
I went to, you know, that scrub skin peach thing that everyone was using.
St. Ives.
St. Ives.
Yeah.
I hate it, but someone loves it. Yummy. I keep telling everyone to leave it alone.
like-
leave it
do you know
alone.
what?
Sorry,
Do you know what?
St. Ives.
I think I didn't have like a routine, so that was like
You were trying to
that was
find
a facial
your routine.
cleanser for me.
And it was the thing back then. Everyone was using.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
you
I
just
thought
messing up your skincare barrier for
literally
fun.
My barrier was ruined. Knew nothing about skincare, and then obviously I met my esthetician, who I started doing facials with. She started educating me on skincare, and I just got into this whole skincare world.
No, because I feel like we've been through your journey. Like you've showed that you've been very transparent online with like, here's my journey. So I get that.
Yeah, so I think because I just not like something I can wake up and it's so easy for me to do. Whereas stuff like beauty, honestly, I would not do makeup. Wig, I can't be asked to do a wig. Clothes, I could just about buy clothes sometimes. So like skincare for me literally makes me feel good. It's more than just skincare for me, and my actual confidence was affected.
Boosted from good skincare.
Literally.
Yeah.
So it was like, this is a whole community for me. So I was so passionate about it. I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna have my own skincare.
Like it was almost nothing.
My own community.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, was my
How you
motivation for it.
Oh, I love that. How are you finding being a business owner?
Girl, it's hell down here.
Because I feel like
It's hell.
I've been waiting on these serums. Like, girl, my serum ran out.
That's why my
I'm
mental
asking
health,
her for you guys. My serums ran out.
That's why my mental health is like -5 because it's so hard. Like my first manufacturer that was fulfilling my stuff completely like, I'll say robbed me off my stock. So I don't even have the stock. Fell out of love with that because now I have to formulate it again elsewhere. So which I am doing, but when it comes to like things like serums
You
or
want it to be right.
yeah, you can't rush it. And
You have to
obviously-
test it yourself as
yeah,
well.
so I had a time frame for how long I was gonna have that serum before like the other products I'm coming out, before I have my next product. So here I am with no stock, no products, and just trying to like obviously develop another product, but
And
within
keep
that-
the momentum going of Kumbi at the same time.
So that's just where I'm at now. So there's something in my eye.
Oh, I hate that.
It's the devil.
It's the devil. It's crazy.
But yeah, no, honestly, it's hell. But do you know what? I think because I love my brand, it keeps me going.
Girl, I love your brand too.
Yeah,
Your
we
brand
love
took me on a
it.
whole trip. I was living. I had a whole retreat.
Yeah.
Devin was sensational.
It was
you
really
did.
good.
You did your big one. Like
Thank
you
you.
clock it. Because you did amazing. It
Thank
was.
you.
I actually felt relaxed off of the
Yeah.
trip. Like,
That's
when I
what
came
I
back,
wanted.
I
It
was
was much
like,
needed,
yeah,
and it was
needed.
like the attention
almost
to
community.
detail. Yeah,
Attention
it
to
was
detail,
like very
little community, the scrapbooking.
Yeah, it was good
girl,
vibes. It's very
girl,
wholesome. You know,
very
when you need
wholesome.
something like that.
Oh,
Even
makes me so
cinnamon,
happy.
guys, cinnamon
Cinnamon
was
was
on the
there.
trip.
Yeah,
He
he
enjoyed.
was.
Like,
But that's what I just want for my brand, and I feel like the fact that I keep going and I still love it without even getting any rewards from it lets me
shows.
know that
It's for
I'm
you.
doing something that I'm supposed to with purpose.
I agree.
So yeah,
now this isn't pitting you guys against each other at all, but do you think you're ever going to come out with your own
yes,
Mariam Musa?
Yeah.
by force by fire.
Like, I'm waiting. I'm actually waiting on it.
because
Yeah,
just
I
waiting.
will be honest though, guys. I feel like my experience with business, it's really left such a like
bitter taste in your
bitter
mouth.
taste. Like it's a lot. Like I feel like Adeola says, it has to be something you really love, and it's crazy because I love makeup, but I think maybe that period of trying to do makeup just wasn't my period.
Because we saw,
It was the brushes,
for
yeah,
example,
the
the brushes,
sponges,
sponges.
yeah.
That sponge
it
did,
makes
did
me
some
sad.
big ones.
Like when I sometimes like pearl someone, like I've noticed that she still uses the brushes, and I'm thinking, oh,
Yeah.
this is so sweet. Like it was such a long term thing. I saw Kenza use it the other day, like a little, and I was thinking just those little things. Sometimes I regret like giving
It's
up.
like a little niggle.
Yeah, but it's like, will I do a business again? Absolutely, because I know that I love influence and I love what we do, but I would want to just know that with Airs and my family, there's
It's
something
making
from
sense.
my side that
Yeah.
I've got like for us.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
yeah, definitely. But I think when like I do hair, makeup, fashion, is just kind of like
There's a
what is
lot.
gonna be
Yeah.
that blueprint.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
the space where I'm doing the things.
Because you're
that,
in so many, like you have your finger in so many different
Yeah, it's
pots
really
that it could
hard.
be anything. You come out with a clothing line at this
yeah,
point and we'd be here
something.
for it. Like,
So it's trying to see where my passion lies the most. Like I'm back into
That even
doing.
when everything gives you hell,
Yeah, there's
you'll
something.
still keep
yeah.
going.
so do you think that there's anything that you ever been like, you know what, I just want to call it quits
Yeah.
with
What
Kumbi?
with-
Yeah.
With Kumbi.
every day. Like, genuinely, like, sometimes, even the other day, I was on a meeting with my new social media manager that I've hired, and we was going through our strategy for when we do our relaunch. And, like, even halfway through the meeting, there was one, I just thought, what the F am I doing? Like, you know when you just have an out-of-body moment?
Like, you're just looking at yourself like, girl, how did we get here?
Not you here thinking you're really about to run a whole like, what are you doing? Like, I have, like, little moments like that, and I just literally laugh at, like, even the other day I was thinking, if there's a camera in my house,
I'm being
people
pranked.
would be like, should we call,
like you're in your
101? Like, is there, is she all right?
Yeah, 111.
It's a 111.
One of them.
No, because I'll literally be like, even midway, I'll be watching TV and like, I'll be like, randomly, not me posting like, because I'll be literally laughing at myself, like, not me thinking I could
like,
do
how
that.
did we get here?
Yeah, and it's just funny,
here?
but it's like, and then the same day, like, I'm like, oh, not me thinking I could do it, but at the same time, I'm replying to emails, still getting things done, and I'm just like,
But I feel like that about, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that about being an influencer, content creator. I feel like sometimes I'm like, girl, who the heck is even going to want, when I film, especially like trying to transition into beauty stuff, I'm like, who's even asking you? Who watches?
Don't care.
But then
Do
at the
not
same
care,
time, I go on my social media and I'm like, girls like, oh my God, I love this. And like, I'm so happy you shared this. And I'm like, it's almost like imposter syndrome a little bit. And like, I don't, or like I'll be at Brandon invite me somewhere and I'm like, me.
yeah.
Like,
You got to believe in the delusion. You
This
know
is
when you're
it.
like, is it me?
Delulu
Yes,
is the
it
You
Delulu.
have to be delusional.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that's what keeps it going. Like, you actually
And
have
I
to
hate
get
that for
used
us.
to
Yeah,
this
and you
effect.
have to not be scared to be embarrassed. Like, showing up is embarrassing.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you know when you really have to like show up and put forth what people are following you for.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's actually, this is embarrassing. Like, I
Yes.
actually be putting stockings on my head and like
Do you
doing all
find
that.
No, because your
Yeah.
stocking stuff kills me. I
Babe,
love it.
I
though.
got
It's embarrassing.
Okay, recently I found it embarrassing because I was watching it back and thinking, wow, man, that's actually very dramatic. Like, you know, you don't do this every day. And then it's like, oh, like, if I wasn't,
not
no,
see
if
that
I
and think
wasn't
about
married and all stuff like that, I'd be thinking, no guy's gonna want to be with me.
Marry me now.
Like,
This is my life.
no, man, just scrolling through a girl, she's putting the stocking down and then it's like all this for a week. I would even be like, she's
does
doing
the
dirty
technique
work.
work or not?
It does.
Yes, so please. Me too, I will be adding stockings to my head
This
top.
is the thing. Like, no, seriously, babe. I do think when I do my wig stuff, I think it gets me the views. It's growing me. I got a kid. I gotta go hard. I gotta go hard.
I go hard behind
It's
mine.
like that. But then I do feel like, whoa, this is like, if I could be aesthetically premium, you know, those babes that are like design,
Aesthetically
they don't even
clean,
talk,
clean
babe.
girl.
They don't even talk. I
Right.
would love to.
I would
love to, but
like,
no.
even when I
I
have to speak about my business, I get embarrassed.
see what I mean. Like, being successful is
Yeah,
embarrassing.
like, I just find it so embarrassing.
I
Like,
get
if
what
I
you
have
mean.
to ask for help. Or
It's not
even-
embarrassing. It's the idea of like, you're not like,
I'm not
it's
fully polished.
It's embarrassing when you've made it successful.
Yeah,
That's how I
and
see
I
it.
feel
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
everyone feels as though like I'm supposed to have a certain level of success
yeah.
already.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I feel like I'm supposed to show up a certain way.
Yeah.
Because I'm supposed to know everything.
Yeah.
But realistically, I don't. Like, I don't. And I
I'm
was
still
saying
figuring it
on
out.
that
But
pod
what's
the
so
other
funny
day.
is we're all figuring it out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even sometimes I feel like you get to the point where you realize your parents are just human.
Yeah.
I
And
was
it's like,
saying
huh?
that to my
Oh
son
my gosh, like,
other
mummy,
day.
daddy, I know you're superhuman. Like, please, because what are you doing? Like, please. Sometimes, like, I remember when I was younger, I look at my mum like, you're superwoman.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until, like, I think, so in my family, we're very open, we're very communicative.
Yeah.
So I remember one time my mum did something and it really annoyed me, and she genuinely was in the wrong, and she was like, do you know what? I'm sorry. And she came up with like a hot chocolate and marshmallows on the top, and it was a whole situation. And I was like, I think in that moment I realized, I must have been like 15. I was like, oh my God, our parents are human.
Yeah, they're only trying.
Like, we're all human. We're all on this earth for the first time. Like,
Literally.
we're all making it work
Yeah.
as best we know, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. 'Cause I'm like,
No,
yeah.
it is.
Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, Shani, you're 28, you're an adult. But sometimes when things happen to me, I'm looking around like, where's the adult
I
to
was
help
saying
me?
that
Like, where's the adult to help me
I feel
right
like I
now?
didn't graduate into adulthood.
Yeah.
Like, I graduated when I finished uni, but no, there was not the next step.
No one
into
told me
like-
you're now an adult.
Yeah.
Like, that's
your
crazy.
decisions matter now.
Like, friends call me for adult things, I'm thinking like,
Why
okay,
you calling
what
me
does your
me?
mum say? I'm like, oh wait, hold on. It's us.
We are the mums.
We are the mums.
Even something like the other day, it was his birthday, and I was like, oh my God, I've kept you alive for 3 years.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Wild.
Like even sometimes I'd be sitting on my sofa, I'm gonna have a lazy day. I'm like, oh wait, I got to feed the
I
dog.
got
Yeah, I
things to
got
do.
to walk the dog.
Literally.
Oh, we all do have dogs. I love that for us.
Yeah, well, I don't have my dog anymore.
She's got a baby. She's got a real one.
I got a real babe now.
She swapped out the fakes. You is a fake, baby. I love you. I'm joking. I'm switching it a little bit. How did you know you found the one?
Yes,
Ooh,
man.
what a
That's a
question.
good one. I'll tell
Okay.
you when, but let's see.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear what she says and then go back to you.
Okay, so maybe it's a different way of answering it, but I think you found the one where you feel like safe and calm
Yes.
and like literally nothing in the world matters. Like I don't explain it, I feel so at
single.
peace. And like he makes my life easy. Like I've got a best friend for life. Like even you know when you just there's times where like you be going through things like as in like life stuff, but when you have your best friend, like you can laugh through situations. It makes it easier, and it's like yeah, like through thick and thin, like I've got him and he's got me. Like I don't matter what could happen to him, like I'll be there for him no matter what. Oh really?
Yeah.
What are you gonna say? Because you know Adeola is pretty much part of this relationship.
Right. She is the third member of the relationship.
Yeah, but I feel like they were always each other's person, like from early on, because they were really good friends, and he always like would look out for her. You would look out for him.
Yeah.
And I remember one moment when Maz had told me, like, can I say?
Yeah.
Like, she was like, oh, we kissed. But obviously they were
And you were thinking, what?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, what was I like? I think I was like, oh, babe, like...
I feel like it makes sense. I think
Yeah,
like,
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I could see them together, and he actually gets her. Like, he knows her so well. Like, he's literally your best friend.
Tidbit in, the first time I met him was Mimi's birthday.
Mimi's.
Mimi.
Your
My
Mimi-
dog-
Stormy's birthday.
Yeah.
He came to Stormy's birthday.
It was a dog party.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Cinnamon was invited to a party, and that's where I met Maz's husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that day, I
Yeah.
was like, in my head, I said, this makes sense. But I was also like,
Really?
genuinely, I was like, he was so attentive to like everything you were doing. I was just like, if you're not already in a relationship, this is a relationship.
Yeah,
Genuinely.
literally.
And I was just thinking that, but I also, you know when you just don't want to be in someone's business? So I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
just leave them alone. Come to find out.
I
I was like, damn.
There was even one time.
Yeah.
Like, now as we can honestly
Talk about it.
like when I first was with Maz, and then she'll be like, oh yeah, my friend is gonna do da for me, is gonna do da for me. I was
He
like,
doing a lot for
he's
you,
doing
girl.
a lot for you. At one point I was thinking, okay, he either like really likes you, or at this point he's your gay or best friend.
Gay best friend.
He's actually
One
your
of the
best friend,
two.
because
There's only those two options.
Yeah.
Because the amount of time we spent together.
Babe,
That's so funny.
It was so
Oh my
funny.
god, there was even one time.
Oh, wait, we spent the whole tea in
No,
this.
I don't feel like I've said that much to you.
No,
Have I
don't
said
say
that?
it.
So I was coming to chill at Maz because now Maz is single, like she's living single life, so I could come whenever I want. now.
Yeah.
So I'm coming whenever I want. He was
He's
just
there
come
too?
in, but he doesn't knock on the door anymore. Just in,
Yeah.
chilling. And it was so funny because Maz wouldn't address it to me.
It was just normal.
It was just normal.
it was
So,
normal.
like, at some point, it's like, I don't know.
She said, anyway, your hunch is here now.
But I'm like, do you know what? I'm not even going to say anything, but do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go home now, guys.
Because it's my time. I'm third wheeling. I'm third
Go home
wheeling.
now.
I'm going to go now, babe. Because you ain't going to tell me.
Can you imagine them kicking you out? Can you leave
No,
now?
but you
We
know
have
what's so
things to
funny?
do.
There was definitely a shift in the dynamic because she's chilled with us when we've been friends.
Yes.
So she'll stay. But
And
when,
nothing
and I hadn't told her
happens.
when
She
the
hadn't
dynamic
told
has
me.
shifted, but I told her, like, okay, babe, I'm going to go now.
Yes.
My car, but not like, I would just think, does she know?
Maz is like, you ain't got to tell me.
Yeah.
And
I can see. I have two eyes.
Yeah.
20/20 vision.
Yeah,
I
she
can
just-
see.
And
what's
I ain't
happening.
going to take up anybody's time, okay?
No, I'm screaming.
I don't even feel like you properly told me.
No, I told you, I said it in Mexico, but I think before Mexico, I think there was little hints that you were probably cooking, but yeah, I hadn't actually
You
told
hadn't
you.
actually told me.
So did
yeah.
you know he was about to pop the question?
So, we've had conversations about marriage and wedding, and obviously when we got pregnant, we were like, yeah, like, Mads,
it's time.
We definitely don't ever. I was like, cool. So I always knew it was coming, but I didn't know when. So when it came, I was really surprised because I thought, oh, maybe after the baby, we've calmed down, we can really like. But yeah, he done it before, and I really like, I love that. Yeah.
Listen, those pictures, I was like saved for when I'm ready. Like I was like, this is inspo. Like, are you okay? I'm saving that because it's so funny because I remember seeing your like announcement, even like, your engagement. I was like, this is how I would do it.
Really?
Like, no. So you're pregnant. The pregnancy announcement. I was like,
yeah.
this is how I would do it. Because
Like,
me being a water baby, I am like, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is, and I was like, inspo, save that. So when you guys see my pregnancy reveal exactly like Maz's, don't say nothing.
That's so crazy.
That's
I've
so
never
fun.
really thought about pregnancy reveals. I've never thought about like what kind of ring I want or what wedding I want.
Oh, I know everything.
But I feel like I would
folders.
know what you'd want for like if your partner was to message me or Olivia, like if Olivia was like, I'd be like, I think she'll like this as well. Like I think I'd know.
I
as
wouldn't
well.
even know what I would.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
though.
I think
The fact that you know is very cute. Because I have folders on my Instagram. You know how you can
Really?
save like albums on Instagram?
Yeah.
I have like engagement rings.
Yeah,
wedding
I have
venues.
dresses
I have
too.
What is it like when
as
you go
far
through
as I have
engagement rings?
our home. Who's our? Who am I with? But I have our home saved,
Yeah,
and there's hella
inspo.
apartments or houses underneath that. That's like our home.
Well, I think I'm broken then because I don't actually look like.
No, you're not. You're just living your life. You're being exactly what
You're
you should
quite
be.
present.
I'm yearning. You're living. It's two different things.
But I've never looked at a ring and thought like, do you know what? Let me just look at rings.
Same. I didn't really look at a ring until maybe closer when I thought he
Really?
might, and I was like, but he had an idea of what I wanted. That was all that
One of
mattered.
my closest friends, so I've been friends with her, like close friends with her since the first day of year 7. But I remember when we were in college, we went wedding ring shopping. We went engagement ring shopping. We were like, let's go and see what we like.
Yeah,
So
that's
in
cute.
college,
That's cute.
one looking at engagement rings. We've got one on
Bumble.
Bumble, and then
And you were just
I'm
living life.
revising. I'm just revising.
She was trying to get that law degree. This one was.
I remember going with her and I was like, Rotendo, let's have a look at what rings we like. Her ring actually, I don't know if she remembers this, but her ring is actually the ring
What
that
the
she,
ring-
it's very similar to what she
yeah.
chose that day. So I'm very
You know
cute.
what? It's good to like practice for what you want.
Yeah,
innit?
we should go together. Like, we'll just go into like a jeweller's and
ring
then
shopping.
just to see
That's
like.
so
So at
nice.
least I
I'll do it for
know.
the vlog.
Can we take
Yeah,
three of us?
yeah,
All
yeah,
three.
yeah.
'Cause I wanna,
Yeah.
even though I know what I want, I want to come with.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ring shopping.
I wanna come.
yeah, let's just go.
Make a day out of it.
Going back to business,
Yes.
are we ever going to get more of making it with Mariam?
Obviously, you guys know it was meant to be a reality series for influencers, people making it in our industry, right? Podcasting, hosting, whatever. And I had an ideal cast team of people that I think this would be really good doing different things.
Because I was ready to be called. I was like, yeah, me next.
Babe, Shani, like, but the thing with those shows is it costs me so much to make just one episode because it's like you're hiring equipment, you've got to do the confessionals, the places for the confessionals, and that was just focused on me. This wasn't even getting your confessionals, Joyce's confessionals. It was a lot. And with a show like that, you want to produce the first pilot and then you want to
see who takes on it.
Yeah, and I felt like that was really hard because I feel like we didn't have enough of a series to show them
pitch.
like this is what people want to see. And I feel like once you get a series, then people are likely to promote it more and share it and be like, I'm on this episode. So when you see like what what's her name, Lani's doing, like, I get it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very different to my style, but I feel like the fact that she's got like people want to see that and she can like add to that kind of thing. I think it's amazing because it's not easy. Do you know what I mean? So I think.
But I even think so. I haven't actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't really watched Lani and stuff.
Yeah.
But obviously,
it's like a
I sat with my popcorn. I was watching Make It with Mariam Musa. But I feel like
Oh.
in terms of the quality of content you gave
Yeah.
us, sensational.
and I'd want it to be always that quality. Like, and I feel like there's so like I just feel like in the white space, like there is Towie, there's all these things, and I just
Made in
think
Chelsea
it's
Towie,
missing.
yeah,
Like
you can
we can
literally
do that.
reel them.
And also, like even when you look at like Sidemen, like they've been able to pitch one season on YouTube. Obviously, the views are different. I can't ever compare, but it's that kind of like
You can compare because it's coming. It's coming.
Anyway.
But
it's
the
coming.
thing is, though, like the thing is, yeah, people are not supportive. She
Yeah.
reached out
Oh,
to a lot of
listen.
people,
Yeah.
and it's like people don't want to do it with this person, do it with this person,
Yeah,
and it's
it's
like, but
great.
that's what makes a story like. Do you know what I mean? And then people don't want to do it, but they're not really share their story.
Yeah.
So it's like, if Maz is putting so much money into something, and then
Yeah.
people
Just
are
support.
You
playing
just play
with
the
it.
role, like
Play your role,
Yeah.
or like stop trying to dictate her show,
Yeah.
or like stop trying to like facade or storyline. Or like, if you're her friend, why are you not in it? Because clearly, like, you have a storyline that you play.
Because you're her friend is making it with Mariam. Hello, you're part of Mariam's journey.
So I feel like there's just so many people, or not so many people, there were so many obstacles that were already making it hard for the amount that she's putting in as well.
And even when I think about like when it comes to reality, I'm so sorry, I'm going to dog on someone right now, but this whole, I forgot what it's called, but the whole everyday fighting.
Baddies.
I'd be watching that all the time, signed up to Zeus every Monday. You know,
babe, I'm not going to lie.
Pose for me. Sorry. Nobody.
I'm not going to lie to you right now. Hate it.
Is it?
I've never sat down and watched any one single thing. I just hate the representation. I think for me, I get the fun aspect of it. I get like the whole haha, kiki. But in a world where black women are already seen as aggressors, black women are already seen as...
We're ridiculed on
We're ridiculed for everything. And I just feel like we're always seen as so hard and... I'm so sorry, but with women like us, I feel like we're not as hard as the stereotype of black women is. So when I think of like the role models of who we have to look to or shows that we have that represent us.
So nobody wanted to tell me. That's absolutely fine.
I was thinking it, babe. I'm not gonna lie. I was a bad friend. I was
thinking
I was like, what's on her foot? And I kept thinking I need to tell her there's something on her foot. But
that's fine.
I forgot.
I didn't even see it. The shoes are cute though. The shoes are cute though.
No, but sorry, go on, Esther. Love my friends though.
Cinnamon is side-eyeing hard right now.
He's moved on to the next.
But yeah, I feel like in a world where we don't have that much, like, again, like you said, we have Made in Chelsea, you have Towie, you feel like the Caucasians have a lot. We don't have what you were giving. And I feel like there's a niche in the market for it, and we need it.
And
it's needed.
On top of it, like I feel like we spoke about this in our podcast, right? How I was saying how like things like if you see how Nala's baby got to be where it is, so many influencers put in a percentage for the bigger picture. Now they've invested
celebrities,
in something.
influencers, everyone was taking part.
And I feel like there's so much of us that when we go out to events, like we know the industry, like the people that we see, we go out with, and it's like there's so much we can give to our audience past the superficial of promoting content. There's real life stuff, there's real friendship dramas, and I feel like it would be so nice for people to see it, and why the heck not all make money from it? Like, I don't get it.
At this point, we all need to pitch in and become something.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like the boys have such good support because so many of them have made
a guy will say, yo, guys, I want to do this, okay, you can do this, you can do that.
And
they all add into the pot.
Literally, they've got the finances for it, but I feel like us black women, we don't actually have that many people at the top that we can call and be like, I've got this idea, let's can you support me? So we don't have it, and I feel like, I guess in the influencer or whatever world is people like us that are coming up, and then obviously the generation before us is like what Patricia Bright and then but they're not really in the personality space. Right.
They're very much influencers versus like reality TV.
So it's really just the boys, and the boys are dominating it, and they're doing really well.
Amazing. At this point, let's call them.
Maybe we just need to reach out to us. But
I mean, if like God willing, like if for example it was a position where like I'm working as hard as I can now, like I've got heirs, like so many things, a house, a freaking wedding, like to save for. But in that meantime, if like I feel like this is money, like where I can be like, I'm happy to put in my money towards making it. And if people really want to be involved, like do you know what I mean? And like be happy to share honest, raw.
Like to make it work together.
Then of course, but I think where I am is, I even thought, maybe I should do it where it's like upcoming influencers. Maybe they have less to lose, because one thing I noticed was that
I would sell my whole life.
As in, I would no, for real.
I was
I have so much tea. What do you use? I have tea,
I need
babe.
to know the drum of the guys.
I will tell you. I will name drop. I will tell you. Let's do it.
Like literally.
Like if you guys watching,
so I think maybe what you need to. I'm not able to tell you just what you need to do, but maybe just have like 5 core people that your story. 5 people that you trust that
your story will be around. Because I will happily let stories cameras chase me. Like, girl, I'll be flying to Dubai, to Saudi.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I have tea for you, babe. I have tea.
Okay.
And I'll be crying in my not so office, because I ain't got an office yet, but I'll be crying in my little mum's garage with my stock. Trying to get my orders, like, girl, got scammed again.
There's serious tea here. There is tea in
in the
God
street.
willing, like I just wish like there was, you know how we were saying in the pod, like it feels like it's so easy when you're right and you've got an idea, you've got a business,
the opportunities are
and
there.
they back it and they'll get
all
you.
the time.
But when you're back, it's
All
like
the time.
it's like I'm working so hard to get less than my white counterparts, and I
But
invest in
babe,
something that
this is literally
is
why
much,
Sipping with SJ has become a thing. Because for
Yeah.
me, it was a situation of, do you know what? I really want to be a presenter. I want to be a host. I want to be a presenter. But how do I make myself known? How do I show people that I can actually do this?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Make my own.
yeah.
Let me just make my own. Let me just do it myself.
You have to.
And you will follow because it will be great. Type of
Exactly.
vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's one of those. Anyways, let's wrap it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Not wrap it up, but let's.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, quickly. What's your song of the week? What song have you been listening to
Girl,
this
I
week?
don't listen to music.
Girl, what the heck is that?
I know, like I used to, like I try to
Oh, I've
fit
actually
in,
done.
but I really don't be listening to music.
Oh, I've got a song of
But let
Okay,
mine
go.
go.
I like Aya Star, All the Love.
Ooh,
It's just, I think for the period
that
I'm
is
in my
so
life, and just
cute.
now it's sunny, babe. It makes me so happy. It's
Yeah.
so like,
You're actually so cute. No, you're actually so cute. I can't.
like
I
everyone should have that song in their playlist. Like, just play it. It makes you so happy.
At the moment,
What's yours?
mine is between two. It depends on what mood I'm feeling. One is, oh gosh, Yoms, help me out with the girl's name.
Is it Lado?
Doshi.
Is
Shake it.
Oh.
Shake it to the max. Molly, shake
Oh,
it to
that's
the
what
max.
we done a thing.
The one that
Shake it where you
goes
do
dun
it.
dun dun
Is that
dun
an
dun
actual
dun
song?
dun
Yeah.
dun.
Oh, I thought it was a
I'm not
I'm not gonna
sound.
lie, the music was the sun was sunning today.
Yeah.
My windows were down. The volume was
We
on.
need to play that on how
Mad.
they drop us back home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sensational.
Okay.
That one. So that's when I'm like trying to turn up. But then like my everyday. Odile, love you, Bubs. Odile, haven't been the same. The saxophone in that song
Oh, I love a saxophone, you
speaks
know.
to my soul.
Odile. I've never heard of
Odile.
Odile.
Girl,
I'm so
today I
tired
learned.
of
Today
her.
I taught you something. Odile haven't been the same.
Odile.
She has heard of
Actually,
it.
no, you have. You know,
She just
so,
doesn't.
Oh, that's Odile.
Soda. Yeah, but he has like he's a very eclectic artist. Like he can do so many different things.
That word, eclectic.
but
I've
haven't-
never heard that before.
I
Eclectic.
know.
Wow. Oh, we
You
use
learned
that
something
one
next
next.
episode. That's the Wilshire in me. It's the
What
Wilshire.
does it mean?
It means like to have basically you can have everything, a bit of everything. Like, you
Oh,
have a
I'm
bit of
very
everything.
eclectic.
What did you say?
A bit of everything, yeah. Eclectic.
Eclectic. We're gonna use that next week.
So
It's the Wilshire in me. I'm sorry. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Eclectic.
Elected. How did we get here? Election.
Let me have this one.
Electoral rolls.
Eclectic.
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 Okay,
I
I'm
like
gonna
it. I really like
5
that
seconds.
word. Shani, just be sprinkling some words for us.
But I don't really be
A little
listening to
something.
music, you know, guys.
That's
crazy.
That's
I
actually
try to
wild,
force
by
it
the way.
sometimes, but I can give a podcast.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's
give me a
good.
podcast. Give me a podcast.
Patrice
Deep it.
Washington. Yeah, Deep It. No, I mean, aside from Deep It, Patrice Washington, Redefining Wealth, I think her pod is so amazing.
Wait, were you listening to that on the way back from Devon? There was something you were
Maybe.
listening on the way back from Devon, and I was like, I need to ask you, and I forgot to ask you.
What was it about? That would
It was like finances.
Yeah, she talks about finance, but she mixes it with God, life. She literally has pillars for life. And if you want to like redo your life and your wealth, like wealth isn't just about money. She talks about health, she talks about family, and they're all pillars. And once you like do all those pillars, that will make you wealthy. And I just
Girl.
love it. And she's a godly
And
woman.
remind me again, who is it?
Patrice Washington.
Patrice Washington.
Washington.
Is she from the UK or the US?
She's from the US, and she just recently went through a divorce as well. So it's
Oh,
just
she
like,
gives you all sides of life.
yeah, and then she's navigating like dating again as a divorcee, but she's just so open about it and how God directs her, as well as like her money and finances. I think she's amazing.
That sounds like
I might
I want to
listen
listen.
to
As in, I want,
should.
I'm not. It's funny. I'm doing a podcast, but I don't really
Listen to
listen to
pods.
podcasts.
I
There's
feel
a
like
few
you
of them.
should.
There's a few of them that I listen to that I'm like, jam, but like
Yeah.
it's very sporadic, like how I listen to
Yeah.
it. Like it'll be like
Same.
here now and
Do you ever feel like sometimes, like when you're driving, I like to listen to podcasts when I need to be outside of my own mind? Like
Yeah.
music, I'm in my mind with music, but with what the music is feeling. But sometimes it's like I need to be so out of tune of what I'm thinking.
See, that's why I don't listen to music, because I feel like my mind is still,
Yeah.
whereas
It's
pods
working,
keep my mind
not working,
going.
but it's
See,
focused
that's so
outside
funny
of
because
your
I
mind.
like to tune out. As in, to the point that I like to know what song's coming next. Yesterday, even yesterday, Yomi was like to me, the fact that you have your playlist not on shuffle is crazy because I can tell you what song is coming next because I listen to them religiously. Like I like to zone out and I'm just I want to have a nothing brain for a second. I don't have to think, I don't have to hear.
You know what's just
I just
happening.
exist.
I am jealous of you girls that are like proper into music because I really used to force it by like how I listen to songs on repeat.
Just to hear the
song.
song.
Let me just get into the songs, but they wouldn't land for me. Like in my free time, like my urge wouldn't be let me play a song.
I hear it.
So yeah, I've just
anytime I wake up in the morning, BBC Radio 1 Extra. Alexa, play BBC Radio 1 Extra every single morning. I know what hour, which DJ needs to be on. I can chat with the DJs. Like I know everything. It's me and music. I can't go a day without music in my life.
Wow, that's me with pods. I wake up Monday morning. Yep, New Receipts podcast. Love that for me. Wake up Saturday. Yep, Smoosh. Yep, Thursday Behind the Lights. Yep. I need to get one for each day, to be honest.
As in, my day has to be filled by one thing.
Exactly.
Because I feel like we all need our hobbies.
Like
our one thing that is fun for fun, not for money.
Yeah, and I think because I live by myself as well, and I don't really call my friends as much. So sometimes having a pod, it kind of has.
It's like having that community and friends.
Yeah,
I hear that. Let's end up fully. Finally,
I don't want to end. Don't say end.
Let's round for the next time.
Okay. For now.
With a game of 21. Have you guys played 21?
Oh, I love that game. Oh, but I don't want to lose.
Girl, I don't want to lose, but whoever loses has to sip.
How many rounds?
Sip it with SJ.
3?
Girl, first of all, let's see.
Times?
You have to get to 21
times. You have to get to 21. But first of all, let's see if we can even get to 21. About how many rounds? Because I know we're gonna mess it up.
Can I start?
Go. Okay.
Should I go now?
Go.
1,
2.
You need to be fast, babe.
But it doesn't.
You
have
can't
to be,
hasitate.
But my thing is, it doesn't have to be in order. Like,
It doesn't
you could have
have
just
to.
said 2. You could have said another number. And I would have.
So we're not going in. Oh,
We're not
just
getting
say
You have to. Otherwise it's easy. We get there one time.
So many turns. Look at
Yeah, you can say 1, 2, 3. You can't even been like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Should we go again?
For example.
Like, up to 3 in it.
Okay, fine. Up to 3. Yeah. You're right. That's up to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
4,
5,
6,
7,
8, 9, 10.
11, 12.
13, 14, 15. Calm down.
Both of you need to drink. Sip. Sipping with SJ.
Okay,
Sip.
We've been sipping with SJ. What is this? Ain't new to us.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11, 12, 13,
She's so bad.
14, 15, 16.
17, 18, 19,
20,
21.
I'm greedy. On the 21.
I'll just calm it down this round.
Okay, last one. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
7.
8, 9, 10.
11, 12.
13, 14, 15.
16.
17, 18.
19, 20, 21.
Yay!
21.
21.
We done it! Is anyone else going to say it? I'm scared now. Oh, why does that have to be the end?
I know.
I can't believe we're at the end of my first ever episode.
But honestly, thank you for having us. I feel so honoured.
Thank you for being my first guest.
No, I said I'm not doing pods anymore.
She did.
No, genuinely, because I'm sick of the
So when I call you back on season 2.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
I was literally saying to Miles, there's literally only a handful of people that can get those kind of favors out of me because I'm so tired of this fake industry where you ask people for stuff and then they don't really like.
There's it's no tit for tat. It's very much only me. I sell.
So I'm just in an era now where I just go where I feel good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
go where you're loved.
Exactly.
And that's your loved here. No, guys, thank you so much for being my first guest.
Yeah, I think your name works perfectly.
100%. And I just want to say, babe, just make sure you keep going. Even when it gets hard, just keep going. If guests let you down, don't let them slow down your emotion.
Why do you think I was asking you, have you ever wanted to give up? Because just in case.
No, like every time you're going to want to give up, but you just always have to look at your future goals. And if you give up, that goal's never going to fulfill itself. So yeah, I'm so excited for you, and I know you're gonna smash it.
100%.
Thank you for being here. We've been sipping with SJ.
Yeah. Should we do a last cheers?
Oh yes.
Sipping with SJ.
That's so cute.